Welcome back. They are known as the champions of magic, and you can see their holiday spectacular this week right here in Music City.
Yes, illusionists Richard Young and Sam Strange are here to show us how they earned that name and why you should come see them for yourself. Welcome in, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, well, Champions of Magic has been performing in North America for several years now, but you guys are back and with new tricks. Tell us what we can expect at a show.
Yeah, so this show started in England like 12 years ago, and then we came to America in 2017, and we've been touring ever since. And this year's a really exciting year. We got probably about 75% of the show is brand new material, brand new magic, things that have never been done before. So it's a really exciting year to come and see the show.
Ooh. All right, Young and Strange, let's see some magic.
Right, okay, so it's a holiday-themed show, and we were thinking about that. At the holidays, families get together. They often, on day 3 or 4, they get a bit bored. They do things together like jigsaw puzzles.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a jigsaw puzzle and got to the end and there's a missing piece and you're not able to finish it?
Yes.
It's infuriating.
It is
okay?
frustrating.
Happened to us recently. So with your permission, you're going to help us finish a jigsaw puzzle where we had that trouble.
Okay.
So we have a box of jigsaw puzzle pieces. Hopefully the camera can see this. Nice and there you go. Zooming in. And the reason I'd like you to zoom in is because every single piece in here is different. In fact, if we stack it like this, I can show the camera. Every single piece. You've got an edge piece there. You've got there's another edge piece. They're all different. You've got a darker colour piece. What I'd like you to do is, can you mix the puzzle pieces up? Give them a good old mix.
Okay. Share my love with you here.
Now, the only thing we'd love you to notice as this trick happens is we will not touch anything. There's no sleight of hand possible. So, Laurie, what I'd love you to do is just grab a handful of them and just drop them on the desk.
Okay.
And you get to make a choice.
Perfect.
Do you want to do this trick with the pieces face up or face down?
Face down.
Drop them on the
Dump
table.
them on the table. Excellent. So what you're going to do, Laura, is you're going to slide one of the face-down pieces towards you, a face-down piece.
Okay.
Perfect. And I'll just scoop all the other ones you could have chosen. They're all different. Every single one of those is different. You chose a face-down piece. We don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. No one knows what piece that is.
But pick it up and hide it in between your hands so nobody knows what it is, and most importantly, we haven't touched it. Do you remember we talked about that jigsaw puzzle with the missing piece we weren't able to finish? We brought it with us to Nashville. In fact, it's been on the desk the entire time.
Now, Stephanie, the glamorous assistant, is covered with a mysterious, sort of sparkly magic cloth.
Me.
Can you peel the magic cloth back off the frame
Ready, guys?
towards
3,
you?
2, 1.
And that reveals a jigsaw puzzle with a missing piece.
And if it does...
Where could
Laura,
this be going?
you try. We don't want to touch anything. You've done everything. You've done the magic here. If it is the missing piece, that would be unbelievable.
way.
It looks like
You
it is the one.
It
Oh
is
my
the
goodness me!
Oh.
Laura, you complete me.
Well done.
How did you do it?
How did you do
You
it?
did it. You did everything. We never touched anything.
Out of 500
just
pieces, you
luck.
had the missing piece. That's really incredible.
Wild.
Guys, what does it take to take like a new illusion like this on a smaller level to a big stage?
Well, we're very lucky in Champions of Magic because we get real creative freedom, and that allows us to literally sit down with a blank page and fantasize about all sorts of different ideas and things that we think that we would love, but the audience would like as well. You then get these, you sketch out some rough ideas, you take that to an illusion builder if it's a large-scale illusion, and there's only a handful of those in the world. They're specialists at crafting and making ideas come to life. And then what happens is you go through a rehearsal period, that goes back to the illusion builder again for tweaks and changes, and then once you start performing in front of a live audience, that's when it gets really fun because you start to work out where those beats are and how to improve it show on show.
Oh, I'm so curious to what an illusion builder, how you get that title. I know. But speaking of performances, you guys are performing all across the U.S. What do you love most about performing for us Americans?
Do you know what? It's very different from England, actually. English audiences sit with their arms folded and go, I'm going to figure this out. Whereas you guys come with a kind of more of a, I'll use the word Disney, kind of like wonderful, magical feeling. You're very enthusiastic and you kind of just want to go for the ride and not really figure it out. So for magicians, we much prefer that. It's more fun.
Well, we're seeing some of y'all's video from the show. How many performers are there?
So there are 4 cast members. So you've got Young and Strange, and then we've also got Liberty Larson, who is from the Magic Castle in Hollywood, if you've ever heard of the Magic Castle. She's from the family that established that, so she's well experienced and does sort of artistic sort of storytelling magic as well as lots of humour in there. And then we've got Fernando Velasco, who's also doing sort of escape stunts and lots of like high energy pyrotechnic filled routines.
Ooh, what? illusion does the crowd get most excited for?
Well, so magic's got a very, very rich history, and a lot of magic historians think that the golden era of magic was like in the 1800s. We believe it was the 1980s. Do you remember Siegfried and Roy and Vegas at the time and all those glittery costumes? So the last 15 minutes of Champions of Magic is a parody of 1980s Las Vegas, complete with tigers. They're people in costumes. We don't use tigers anymore. And just lots of glitz and glamour and big box illusions, and it's very spectacular. So people go crazy at the end.
But we also do, it's an interactive show, so it's different every night for us, and audience members are pulled up on stage. One of the things we really love doing is we throw out a frisbee and a kid comes up on stage and we make the kid vanish. It's different every night. We don't travel with a kid in order to do it, but it happens every single night on tour, and seeing the reaction and the pleasure in the kids' sort of face, but then also the parents and the grandparents that come with them.
Yeah. Do you guys have a favorite illusion?
Oh, that's a great. Do you know what? We also, in addition to all this spectacular stuff, we also do some sleight of hand magic, like right in the middle of the audience. And so that's kind of. There's some people who are a bit sceptical of the big box tricks or when things happen far away on the stage. But there are bits where we literally stand in the middle of the crowd and we have people all around us. It's projected on a big screen for everybody to see, and that creates a different atmosphere. It's really, and also it tests our skills as well, because when you're surrounded and people are watching this kind of thing or coins or cards, it's a challenge.
Pressure.
Yeah. Okay, Young and Strange, we want to pull back the veil. How did you two get into magic?
Oh, well, we grew up actually learning magic together, basically. In our teenage years, we went to the same local magic club, and we'd do magic to each other, and that would create sort of a competitive environment between the two. I'm better, by the way, but a competitive environment between the two magicians. And then actually, it wasn't until we got sort of late teenage years when we stood on stage together and we really realised we had a real joy of performing the larger scale illusions.
The worst thing about it, obviously, is that we didn't realise you have to split the money.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if that's the same for you two.
That's
We have to split a salary.
Yeah, 60-40, it's very unfair.
Thank you guys. This is like
you.
so much fun. Y'all see for yourself why they are known as the Champions of Magic. The Champions of Magic Holiday Spectacular is this Thursday night at the Fisher Theater. For tickets, visit championsofmagictour.com.